Hello, and welcome to Under the Hood with ERP Mechanics. I am Roger Cruz, Practice Lead with ERP Mechanics, and today we're going under the hood and discussing Lasernet Form Developer, rearranges, what to click, the XML node or the XML text. So let's take a look. When developing a form in the Lasernet Form Editor, I'm often asked, when using the Rearrange tool to map a data field to my form, which do I click, the XML text or the XML node? What's the difference, and which should I use? I'll explain with this invoice that I'm working on. We'll start on this warm tone sheet where we will rearrange our data by clicking on the XML text. Here, I'm rearranging the bill to address 1, bill to address 2, and bill to address 3 by clicking on the XML text. I'll take those fields and merge them to the bill to company. After I open the field, I always make sure they're in the proper sequence. I can see bill to address 1, 2, and 3. And now I'm just going to add a line feed after my address lines. Next, we'll rearrange the header note by clicking on the XML text, then dropping it beneath our bill to address. Let's move on to the cool sheet where we'll rearrange data by selecting the XML node. We'll take those same fields, but this time I'm clicking on the XML node. There's address line 1, line 2, address line 3. Again, we will merge that to our company bill to and make sure they're in the proper sequence. Here I'm going to move address line 1 above address line 2, and then we will add line feeds after the address lines. Finally, let's rearrange our header note by clicking on the XML node and dropping it beneath the bill to address. As you can see, both methods will rearrange your data to your form. But let's look under the hood. When you rearrange from text, you are explicitly telling Lasernet to display the text property of the node, and your XPath will show /text. When you rearrange from the node, you are implying that you want to display the text property, and your XPath will only show the field name without the /text. More importantly, Lasernet will highlight the field blue to show that it has already been mapped, regardless of whether the field has text or not. Here I have a second grab file where the header note, bill to address 2 and bill to address 3 do not have text, and yet we still have a blue highlight. When you rearrange from the text, if there's no text value for that node, Lasernet will not show the blue highlight. On our second grab file, our header note does not have a text value, neither does our address line 2 or 3. Imagine you stepped away for a while and came back, or another developer continued to work on your form. You see that the header note is not highlighted, and so you rearrange the field again. If I move that field roughly where it needs to be, and I commit and deploy my changes, at runtime you may run into different data that has a header note and some that may not, and you will see that the field may be double mapped. In this example, I'm clicking on a grab file that has a header note, and you can see the double mapping has occurred. I see this very often, and I'm guilty of having done this myself. And for this reason, I highly recommend that when using the Rearrange tool, you click on the XML node and not the XML text. Ultimately, that choice is up to you, but it is good to know the difference. There are other tools in the toolbox where you may need to click the text as opposed to the node, but that is a topic for another discussion. And that's a quick look under the hood on Lasernet Form Developer Rearranges what to click. Want to learn more about this topic or about other Lasernet support services? Contact us directly or visit our website for more information.